We have all heard the term sexism before, with the stereotypical example being a man treating women close to him as objects, catcalling, saying that women belong in the kitchen, etc. Even though this is sadly a huge part of the world we live in, it is not the only issue that women have to deal with throughout their careers. Female misogyny is a topic that we have been learning more about in modern times, and we would like to explore the topic in this video. Female misogyny, what is it, and what is the cause? Let's start with a story. Here you see Linda, her colleague, and her boss.
Hey, Linda, I need that report as soon as possible. You are already late by a week.
Oof. I guess it's that week of the month again. I wish Dan was my boss too, no mood swings, no nagging, only business.
Yeah, she is too emotional for a regional manager.
Wow, that seems over the line in a vacuum, but what if we told you that situations like this are pretty common? Women in management positions often are faced with a dilemma. They can either act as the woman representative in the upper echelons of a company, or they can try to emulate the stereotypically masculine management style and become colder, harsher, and stricter. With either of these options, there comes some drawbacks. If a female is classified as too feminine, this could be viewed as a weakness, and she could be overlooked when it comes to promotions, extra responsibilities, etc. However, if a woman veers too far into the masculine method of management, she risks being ostracized by the females in the workplace and losing any kind of social support that might be inherently built into the company culture. Female misogyny is only one of the many processes by which negative relations between women are built. But the usual signs of misogyny being present in the group are gossiping, excluding, stigmatizing as a way of undermining other women. And it could be both a conscious and unconscious process. The cause of that, amongst other things, could be that women all internalize the prevailing misogynist ideology, to which they keep hold on to survive and improve their personal position on the social ladder. And it takes time as well as constant reassurance to eradicate that mindset. When it comes to raising the issue of negative relations between women at work, people are hesitant to speak. In the feminist world, it almost seems like a taboo subject, because women are supposed to support each other. How is it that we do not always get along? When speaking about it in the company, there is a risk of reducing the problem of one individual woman rather than speaking about relationships in general. Additionally, it is important to note that the low gender demography in the workplace also plays a part in such negative relationships. This leads to behavior change towards a more masculine approach in some women and in higher positions. Many feel that they are being differentiated between the good and bad ways of leading. And even though it is common for women to form alliances with other women, many become hostile to those who end up in leadership positions. Thus those leaders become outcasts and are often portrayed in modern culture as cutthroat, egoistic, and emotionless. The film, The Devil Wears Prada, depicts exactly that narrative. Miranda Priestley is a powerful editor-in-chief of a fictional magazine that is rude and cruel to her employees. She represents the adapted, masculine mentality of management. We see that everyone in the firm is afraid of her. Her employees even created a code for when she enters an office. Her rudeness and expectation of putting work above all create an unhealthy environment and a big turnover at the firm. This is also often the case in real life. Women are afraid that the standard is too high and they will never meet their leaders' expectations. It is also interesting to note that when friendships at work were studied, we see that usually, men benefit from forming friendship relationships at work by receiving greater opportunities. Whereas with women it tends to be more problematic, where manipulation and unhealthy competition are common. However, this theme still remains under-researched. We still have yet to find out how does female misogyny play out when managers in higher positions remain a healthy balance between typically masculine and feminine styles of leading. How does the process of forming friendships with their bosses and coworkers is affected by misogyny, and how does it restrict them from participating in such processes? Are women aware of competition within their gender and its gendered nature? How should the research be conducted that would raise the awareness of negative intergender conflicts in order to change it? The studies have acknowledged individual subjectivities and differences within and between individuals and groups of women and men, and have also drawn upon sex category, and the gender binary, as we understand this remains a source of evaluation for individuals and groups. This video was made based on a book by Sean Maven. We encourage you to read it yourself. Thank you for watching. We hope that you enjoyed our video. And goodbye until the next time.